Hi there folks, today we're checking out the MOUNTDOG Softbox Lighting Kit. Let's do this. Ooh. Hi there folks, and welcome back to Novum Verum. Here we have the MOUNTDOG Softbox Lighting Kit. The reason why I decided to pick one of these guys up was because I kind of got tired of my whole glare issue whenever I do unboxings. So after speaking with some friends and some knowledgeable people, said that a softbox lighting system might be my solution. So I looked online, found this guy, and here we are. So it just came in this rather plain brown box. I will say it is kind of heavy duty box, not like your typical Amazon box. And there is a couple of labels there, just describing what's inside this thing. So let's go ahead and crack her open, shall we? Go. Ooh. Yeah, man. There are several lighting systems out there, softbox lighting systems. By different brands, different makes, different models, yada yada yada. But this kit came with two softbox lights. English is hard, okay? And I thought for the price, seemed worthwhile. Again, I have no clue as to what these things can do, but hey, this is what the whole experience is all about, right? Learning, discovering, all that good stuff. So, oh, there's two there. So here's one package. So Velcro on here. Big pouch. Ew. Alrighty. Not too sure what this is, but we'll find out. And here, oh, I guess that's the business end since it has a plug. Yeah. I don't know how well this will reflect, but hope it's not overblown. But there you have it. So obviously the bulb goes in there. This keeps the light reflecting inwards, and I'm guessing there's tie-offs for the whole softbox thingy-majigger. I don't know these terms. Anywho, I am guessing that is the same in that particular package. Let's see what else we have in here. This is just, oh, I guess this is a carrying bag. As you can see, MOUNTDOG. It's rather flimsy, I will say that. It's one layer of this faux canvas weave type of material. Set that aside. Alrighty. Ooh. Little instruction manual. How to use the remote. Ooh, I didn't even know it came with a remote. That's great. And looks like I got a free gift. Find out about that later. Alrighty, so I have 2 of these white boxes. Yeah, man. Open up. You know you wanna. There you go. Ah. So there is a remote. And here is the light bulb. Not too sure if this is LED or not. I will double check and mention it later. All that's in that box. And I'm guessing that's the same for that one, since they're both the same size. And lastly, oh, not lastly, 2 of these, and I guess these are the tripod stands. Yeah, man. Oh. Nothing else in the box. And let's just have a quick look-see at this guy. Very thin, I'm guessing aluminum tubing that they've used on this. But I mean, for like specifically just for lighting, that's all I'm going to be using this for. I think that's perfectly fine. And ooh, it's hitting the roof. It's that tall, which is actually great for my needs. Simply because obviously I want to get that overhead lighting. That's nice. It's actually rather tall. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to unbox everything, set everything up. We'll show it and then do a little light test. So give me a moment, folks. I'll be right back. Thanks. All right, folks, here we are all set up. I have my Samsung S21 recording this angle so that we can see exactly what the softbox looks like when I start changing the brightness as well as the temperature. And then here with my camera, I have it set up just doing, you know, how I do my unboxings. I wanted to see what kind of colorization I'm going to get when it comes to the 2 softboxes lighting my tabletop over here. So yeah, right now I have this set at 100% on the cold temperature, I'm relatively sure. Yes. So this is what it looks like from this angle. There's obviously just some slight shadows on the box around here, which is perfectly fine, but I love the fact that I am not seeing a huge reflection of light on the box itself, which is exactly what I needed. I do get some when I start turning this around, obviously, since the softbox lights are reflecting off of this, but regardless, I think this is an awesome setup. And I am getting some reflection off of my back wall here, which is exactly what I was looking for, so that it's more of basically like an overhead light. There's not as much shadowing as, or harsh shadows. So this is nice. So this is, again, on the cold setting at 100%. We will look at white right now. So this is white, or daylight as I like to call it. A little bit warmer, obviously. Colors are a lot more natural in my opinion. So that's great.
and I need to put lotion on my hands. But yeah, I think this is great. Now we will look at warm. And this right here is the warm setting. Awesome. Again, just the lighting effect on here is great. Obviously, when I have my hands up like this over the surface, there's obviously more shadows, but when I have it flat like I usually do, it's very, very limited, which is exactly what I was looking for. I'm gonna go back to white because this is the usual setting that I use on my ring light. Just that it's a nice balance to the temperature. I think it's a great median right here. So I'm going to change the settings here. So there are some presets here, 100, 50%, and 20%. So we will go 50%. And this is 20%. It does go a bit more. There we go. So this is 10%. This is the lowest dimness I can go. And then 20%, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Nope, this is 100. There you go. Oh, that's weird. It's not even incrementally. I thought the remote would do it incrementally, but apparently not. So this is 100%. Huh. I thought it would be going by tens, but apparently not. So it goes a lot more, which is great. But it would be easier if it went by tens, or if I knew if it goes by what increments. But regardless, I mean, being able to adjust it that much more is even better. So once again, I'm at 100% here, and I believe I can change the temperature with these two buttons here. So I can go all the way to cold, and then all the way to warm. And again, I can change it and control the temperature any which way I want, which once again is awesome. Hmm. 100% on cold, 100% on warm, and 100% on white or daylight. There you have it, folks. I'm gonna wrap this up. I'll be back with my postmortem. Thanks, guys. Give me a moment.
All right, folks, it's postmortem time for the MOUNTDOG Softbox Lighting Kit. And these guys behind me are keepers. I am honestly extremely happy with this purchase. They solved my issues immediately. So as you've seen in my previous reviews, whenever I did unboxings, I always had my ring light directly over my unboxing setup behind me. And it always caused a huge glare and reflection on the products that I'm unboxing. Whether the item came in a plastic bag or the box itself was wrapped in a heat seal, or even if the box was just shiny on its own, that reflection and that glare was just, it took away from the whole visual experience. Not to mention, usually there's an image or text on the box themselves, and whenever that light reflected off of it,
it washed it out completely and you can't really see it at all. So these guys eliminate that completely, which is awesome. Now, there are a few caveats with this kit. One, the tripods. As I mentioned during the unboxing, they're not the greatest. Very thin aluminum alloy tubing, as well as plastic fixtures, makes for a very flimsy tripod. And as you can see behind me, they're bending from the weight of the light box. And the soft boxes, they're not that heavy. And these guys are so thin and flimsy that they're bending slightly. That's not an effect by my lens at all. That's just how they are, unfortunately. Definitely going to consider replacing them down the line. Now, the mounting adapter or whatnot for the soft boxes, they don't look like they were meant for these tripods because they're actually quite large. Granted, there is a thumb screw on each one that allows it to pinch the tripods, so it works. But I've knocked it a couple times and it's come loose. The softbox themselves, they stay on, but they don't fall off at all. But they do come loose, and it's a little scary when it happens because you're not expecting it. For a quick visual, let's say this is the tripod. This is the mount, and it's literally like this. And again, there is a thumb screw that pinches it together like so, but when you knock it, sometimes the thumb screw will shift off of the tripod, and that's when it comes loose. So not the most secure solution. Definitely something I'm gonna have to try to fix. I'm thinking of just wedging something in between to make it more tighter and more of a solid grip on it. But I think ultimately I'm gonna have to find a proper tripod with maybe a larger diameter tube on it so that it'll fit in perfectly and it won't have that issue. And yeah, definitely gonna find a tripod that's a lot sturdier. Another thing too are the bulbs. So the bulbs on here are, I don't think they're proprietary, but they're definitely something different. As you saw in the unboxing, they have this sort of like aluminum heatsink on it, and that actually houses the I guess the receiver for the remote control, and that's how I'm obviously able to manipulate the lighting and change the temperature, and change the intensity of them. But that bulb itself, I looked it up on Amazon, and MOUNTDOG has it for $35.99 Canadian for one light bulb. It also comes with another remote, but that's just nuts. Like, this kit, obviously having two bulbs, I got two remotes. I only need to use one to manipulate both, so it makes no sense. And just buying another bulb gets me another remote. It's just more waste, I think. But I started thinking of other solutions, and I thought I could just buy more smart bulbs that I already have integrated to my Alexa and my Google. And I think that would be a better solution because they get extremely bright. I can control them on my phone, and I think just having that RGB variable there will definitely make these guys more versatile when it comes to photography and everything else, adding a little bit more effect and whatnot. So I thought, maybe later on I'll invest in more smart bulbs whenever these guys blow, and I can use those ones to replace them. Definitely a lot more cost effective than buying just another bulb for 36 bucks. So yeah, there you have it, folks. The MOUNTDOG Softbox Lighting Kit. I did purchase these off of Amazon for $120 Canadian. That's the regular price. There was no coupon or lightning sale or anything like that. I think it's still at the same price right now at $120. And I think it's a decent price for the quality of the product, and it comes in a pair. So $60 a piece, I think that's great. Not to mention they're remote controlled as well. I think that adds value to it. So yeah, I think at that price, it's all right. I know there's some other lower costing solutions out there. They look very, very similar. By all means, give those guys a try. I'm even considering maybe bringing them on board just to see what the difference would be, because these I just saw while I was doing a quick search and grabbed them right away, because I, at the very least, am familiar with MOUNTDOG. I've seen their products around. They have other different solutions when it comes to lighting and photography and everything else. And a friend of mine actually recommended to me before for something else. So I thought, like, why not? It's a brand that has been around for a bit, and people recognize them. And they're definitely a lot more cost effective than some of the big name brands out there. So yeah, there you have it, folks. The MOUNTDOG Softbox Lighting Kit. I think they're absolutely great. Give them a try. I'll put an associate link down below in the description. And yeah, as always, thank you so very much. I have more products on the way, so I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.